we will be performing a half kneeling shoulder extension passive range liftoff. So you move from your pails and rails, which would allow us to open up that range of motion, to our passive range holds, which allows us to contract and solidify that range of motion. Now we're in our passive range liftoffs, where we're lifting into our active end range of motion. So we're gonna be using our stick mobility sticks here to kind of aid us in this set. If you want to pick one up, you can refer to our resources section where we have those there for you. If you do not want to pick one up or you don't have one, you can just use a dowel, you can use a broomstick, something that just allows you to create some lift off with this position here. So what we're going to do, just like the passive range hold, you're going to set yourself up with your inside knee down, right up close to the wall. Your inside shoulder will be right up against the wall. So I can perform this from externally rotated shoulder position, so that would be thumb straight up and down, or I could go from an internally rotated position with my thumb facing down. So what I'm gonna do is just take that inside shoulder right on the wall, make sure my body's nice and tight. We find an upright dowel position, and then so I will find first my passive end range. So my passive end range would be about here, and then because we're doing the lift off, we need to lift into the active end range motion concentrically. I wanna drop that hand down just a little bit to give me something to contract into. So the lift off will be the exact same thing as the hold, except now I'm pulling that dowel up off the floor, setting it straight back down. So I think get nice and tall, big breath in, full body contraction, make sure everything's nice and tight, core all the way down to the lower body, all the way up into that shoulder, keeping the body still. I will lift up, straight back down, lift up, straight back down. So the amount of time that you hold each rep up in the air will be dependent on your program, along with the amount of reps that you do. So you just want to make sure the body stays nice and still, nothing else moves, we're up against that wall. So as I lift, it's true shoulder extension, and then coming straight back down. So that is a passive range liftoff from half kneeling shoulder extension.